welcome along. How are we doing on this fine Wednesday? I hope you've all had a good start to the week. Yeah, I've been fiddling around with the lighting in here. I'm trying to get a little bit of a... So I've got green coming down from the top and trying to get yellow coming up from the bottom, but I'm very limited here with the lighting I've got at the bottom half of it. As you can see, the camera is having a wonderful time of it. I'm trying to make sure I don't go out of fuzziness. Also, why is it making me this red? Absolutely crazy. Don't know what's going on here, but we'll stick with it. We'll see how we go. How are we, everyone? Weldon Wooford, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Let's get this filter over here. There we go. Get that right. And I can, yeah. Right, there we go. Right, let's see who's here in the chat, shall we? We got Felix Farming, Felix Farming Life, welcome along. Virtual Jeff 1, welcome along. Bad Boy Slim 19, welcome along. Dark Lloyd Montague, welcome along. Angeline who's sick 2021, welcome along. Luke Alden 1988, welcome along. Milk Tiger J, welcome along. Dal C, welcome along. Casper the Farmer, welcome along. Eugene Creel, welcome along. Galcomp Gamer, welcome along. And thank you for subscribing at Tier 1 for your 33rd month, Galcomp. You are awesome. Hendog 1000, welcome along. J1V99, welcome along. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a good start to the week. I've had a fairly good start. Lots of stuff happening today that I can't talk about. I'm hoping some of it's going to come off, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, good things happening, and I'm liking it a lot. Yeah, it's been a while, Hendog. Welcome back. Mystic Smiler, welcome along. Evening. Yeah, I don't know what's making my face red. I can't. I need to. I want to replace this camera. The Logitech C920 has done me nicely, but is horrible to try and sort. So I don't know why I'm so red in the face. It might be because it's offset with the green and yellow background, but yeah, it just doesn't quite work. Virtual Jeff, cheers. Fisher J, resubscribing for your 23rd month. You are awesome. Thank you so much. So yes, yeah, I had somebody contact me. I'm contacting somebody else. And I had two people contact me today, both of which I went, yes, tell me more. Maplebrook Farm, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. So yeah, interesting things happening, all things that are going to help the channel and help me bring the best content I can to you guys. Speaking of which, shall we get on with some farming, people? Oh yes, let's get on with some farming. So, start. Yeah, now the camera's gone dark. I don't know what's going on. Speaking of going darker, what the heck? Right, so we need to go and... we've got to get this to sunrise, basically. Hello, Michael Hogan. Welcome along. So sunrise will be over that direction-ish, I think. Yep, roughly that direction. We'll move the time forward, and it's 6 a.m. or sunrise, whichever is later. I think that probably counts as sunrise. We'll go 7:30. There we go. That counts as sunrise. So there we are. My face is like, yeah, I can probably adjust this. And again, yeah, I don't know what's happening with the lighting at the moment. I'm trying to sort it. I've got a whole new lighting setup in the studio, and yeah, I need to try and sort it out. So hopefully that's a bit lighter. But right, we want to take this and head over to the shop. Now, I'm going to leave my front loader in here, actually, towards the back, because we've got a very long shed. Right. I And it's easier to get the tractor in this way than it is the other. Do I have a key light behind my face cam? Not behind my face cam. I have an Elgato key light that way, and I have a cheapo Amazon bought one, bringing light in from that side. I don't like anything shining straight in my face. Today on the farm, we are going to be getting some silage bales, hopefully. We've got a silage bale contract on. It's the last day that we could do silage. So hopefully we'll get a nice good load of silage from it. And so it's a fairly similar thing we're going to be doing to last time. But if we do this, we should have everything we need to get the cows started over the winter, which will be great. We then have 2 other contracts to do. We still have that ploughing contract on field 5 to do, and we've got a cultivating contract as well. So might be best if you move behind the camera. You have I already have it on a low setting. I've had the lighting right before Felix Farming Life. I just need to have a play around and adjustment and just get it all working again. It's the lighting, because I've redone the lighting behind me. It's messing up how the camera handles it and everything, and it's, yeah. Don't worry, I will play with it. I'm also a little bit warm, so I might actually be fairly red in the face right now. Yeah, I am fairly warm. Oh. There we go. Get me a host. Thank you, Michael, for the host. You are awesome. Sorry, it doesn't show the... Where's my music gone? Oh, it's just really low. I'm going to bring that up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Yeah, I couldn't hear any of the music at all then. Right, so, yeah, contracts we have outstanding. We've got this ploughing contract that we've had outstanding for ages. We've got the one with the Rostal Ash, and then we've got today's, which is, again, with the same equipment and everything we did last time. But except for... we are going to be wrapping the bales after we have rode it. So we've got enough power on this tractor, I think, to do this a bit of a quicker way. I'm going to put the mower on the front and the baler on the back, and we'll do a direct mow and bale, I think. Hey, AM Pitter, welcome along. Because people keep telling me this is realistic. So I'm going to go with that being realistic. Hey, Thefisherj Concrete, welcome along. Right, what field is this contract? This contract is field 7. Where is field 7? Right next door. Brilliant. Well, how do I get to it? Is there an entrance along this road, or do I have to go around the back somewhere? No. Oh, no, there is. Down the corner here. There we go. There we go. What was for supper? For supper this evening was chicken nuggets, lattice potatoes, and veg. My wife cooked supper this evening. Yeah, that's the way to do this. Though that is not filling up very quickly at all. But we don't have to go and do 3 full passes doing it this way. Just means we're in this setup for a little bit longer. But it's also different to what we were doing last time, which is kind of why I want to do it this way. Not too wide a turn. Yeah, the trick is not making my turn too wide in the corners. D, welcome along, cheers. Oh, let me get around this corner. We can always bring the bit out and do that and stretch. There we go. We've not dropped a bale yet. Field 7 would be a cracking potato field, yeah. Nice and rectangular, and yeah, you'd be able to do potatoes on here really quite easily. But it's like most of the, it's like all of the grass fields. The grass fields are all the small ones on this map, and the arable fields are all the big ones. And I'd kind of like to have seen a mix on that, I think, a little bit more. Because I think Field 8 is a cracking arable field, but it's a grass field. You know? There's nothing smaller than Field 20, I think it is. Oh no, Field 6. Field 6 is the smallest arable field, and we're farming it, and it was huge. It was a problem for our TX32 combine. We dropped a bale. We must have dropped a bale back there somewhere. There we go. Try Field 20. Yeah, but I mean, you look at the grass fields. Field 24 is the biggest grass field, but you compare that to the biggest arable field, and it's nowhere near. And you compare the smallest arable field to the smallest grass field, and again, it's nowhere near. You have, yeah, you've got 24 and 29. Oh, 29, I suppose, is massive. Yeah, okay. But what I mean is that there's no little arable fields in the same way as you've got little grass fields. You know, they're all. There's 1 or 2 big grass fields, but they are massively outnumbered by the number of large arable fields. There we go. Is that our first bale out on this field? It might be. I also think we don't need the... Yeah, we don't need that on anymore. So I'll go around a few times and just make sure we have enough headland to deal with here. We might get the 7810 and just come around the headlands of the field to make sure that we clear them of any bales that drop up here. I don't think we will. I think the field is long enough for it not to. Oh yeah, no, I know I am, Sloth. Well, I'm talking from a gameplay position here. I'm saying from a gameplay position, it would be nice to have smaller starting arable fields. FarmCatGR, what size bales? Looks like 6,000. Yeah, 6,000 litre bales we're doing on here. Yeah, I know, Sloth. And there's nothing to say you can't take grass fields and arable fields and switch them. you know, make big grass fields or make small arable fields. But I'm just saying that, you know, from a realism experiment point of view, from the point of view of starting with just 150,000, sorry, 500,000 and trying to build a farm up, you're stuck. If you want multiple fields, you're stuck starting off with small grass fields. For the most part. I mean, I'm gonna buy field 8 and do that. It is very nice to have different sized bales now. I like that a lot about FS22. We'll try and get the grass in those corners at some point. Don't think that bale's going to fall off before the end here. Lack of other maps, it makes better to split. Yeah, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing with Field 6. Field 6, we're going to split and make it into 3 smaller fields. Which will be more manageable by our equipment, you know. So and we'll be able to get a little bit more variety. And then basically I want to split field 6 to be about the same 3 similar sized fields to field 8. And once we've done that, I want to buy field 8, field 11 and field 34. So sort of own everything around our farmyard and start off with farming that early on here, which should work out fairly well. And then we can look at possible farmyard extensions and things like that afterwards. So yeah, I think field 6, I want to divide it in such a way that if I want to extend the farmyard across the road, then I can. And sort of make the farmyard surround that whole area would be quite good. I think getting this to turn around, we're probably going to have to do several runs around the field. That top corner is not how I want it at all. I'm definitely going to come back into these corners and clear them out, because otherwise we're going to have issues later on trying to get the well, I want to get every piece of grass I can off here, so makes sense. Right, looking at this is our, I think the other side we might go a bit straighter. I think 177 might be a good angle to do this on. Should add Casper the Farmer. The thing is, if I do that, it makes it a less interesting thing to watch. I'm all for that. I'm all for extra realism and everything, but yeah, I think it makes it less interesting to watch. I mean, you guys tell me. We've not been solidly in cab all the time for any of the realism experiments so far. I don't mind doing in cab. I'm very happy doing in cab. Hello, Mr. Arrow 91. Welcome along. It's day 7 and we're doing field 7. There's something kind of poetic about that, I think. I think we're going to have to do 6 headlands. That might give me enough space to turn around. Right. Okay, no, I am gonna set this up. That will work. I was thinking that's the only content streaming. Yeah, if I'm doing a roleplay series, Casper, I will always be in cab on that. Roleplay series are one of those things where that's kind of a hard thing on them. It needs to be in cab all the time. I think it's visually more interesting if I can switch between the cab, between in cab and third person. Doing streams. I mean, I like in cab very much, and I find it a very realistic way to play. But yeah, it does require me to just sort of sit in cab here all the time. It's only 30%. That might be slightly... Is that slightly across my path? Possible. Right, I'm going to do one more headland. This is a contract. Yes, number one in your hearts. We are doing this contract on here, and then we will be going... hopefully, we're going to get some silage bales, though, off here. I'd like to get this contract done today and then get the contract for the cultivating done today as well. Hello, Mr. Kerminator. How you doing? How's it going, Kermit? Hope you're having a good day. What was for supper? For supper this evening was... chicken nuggets and potato lattices, so sort of potatoes sort of round and like that, and then and veg. Hey Farmer Tomo, welcome along. Can I imagine the DLC content info will be shared within the next 2 weeks? Don't know. We're gonna be, well, if the DLC's coming out in March, it depends on when it's coming out in March, but I suspect, do you know what, and Kermit will either comment on this or not, I suspect I suspect that we will get the free content update, and we're gonna have Fact Sheet Friday up to the release of the free content update, which is either, I think it's aiming for next week, because that would be 2 weeks. And then after that, it wouldn't surprise me if then Fact Sheet Friday continues. And at that point, we start getting fact sheets for the DLC. Would make a lot of sense to me at that point. Your birthday is March the 18th, so maybe season pass could be a question. Quite possibly. I will probably try and give some of the DLC away. One of the things I've got, one of the things that I was talking to somebody about today is something that will lives us here. Can't get anything out of him, he's too good. Yeah, something going on later this month. Something you know about, Kermit, because you were talking to me about it before. But they contacted me today and asked me if I wanted to take part. And I went, yes, please. So I'm waiting to get the details back for that and set a date for it. I need to catch up on the stream from last night. Because it happened when I was having family time. Right, so that should be enough headlands for us to turn around. So lift. Oh, that bale is just a really annoying place. Crunch. Why did you lift it? Lift, please. There we go. A man listening to me talk. Yeah, maybe. No, I want to go the other way. In we go. That is parallel. It just doesn't look it when you're, well. I'm not sure if that, it looks parallel from that angle. It doesn't from that. That's weird. Oh, it's more the kids that beat me up. Love the Realism, Defo top 2 with Dagger wins roleplay. Oh, thank you. That's pretty awesome. That's a pretty big company you've got me in there. Tomorrow should be interesting, college. A visit from a person that's going to tell us about career opportunities, front-end devs. Ooh, Mr. Arrow. Really interesting, because that's basically what I'm trained as. Yeah, I am a front-end dev. I think my official job title is senior front-end developer. Which makes sense, seeing as I've been doing it for 23 years. Was a senior front-end developer. So senior because, as I said, I've got 23 years experience. Oh. And front-end developer because I work with HTML and CSS and, yeah, Mr. Arrow, basically. And extends to languages like JavaScript and PHP and things like that. So I'm not a senior citizen yet. No, I've got another 15 years, 16 years. Oh, no, 20 years because it's 65, isn't it? So 21 years. I don't know if it's... I'm not hiding something. I'm telling the truth. Seriously. Kind of used with JavaScript currently. You see, I'm working mainly in TypeScript at the moment, Mr. Arrow, which is a variation of JavaScript. Oh, this is about me. People not talking about me in my chat. That's just wrong. Hey, Simulation for the Nation. How you doing, my friend? Guys, if you have not checked out Simulation for the Nation over on YouTube, I highly recommend him. He is awesome. What do I think the new DLC could be? I don't know. I've given up trying to guess what the DLCs for Farm Sim are because I've only ever got it right once, and that was because the guys at Class played with Class tractors prior to the Platinum Edition's release, and that's the only time I got it right. Because people don't put out official videos with stuff in when and use mods. So yeah, I'm intrigued. I know what. It's gonna be a wonder. Well, no, the description. The description I think is stuff for your yard, if I remember correctly, or stuff for your farm. Actually, let me go and read the actual description of this, because this is the only clue we have as to what might be in it. So where's the blog? There's the blog. Cinematic. There we go. Let's have a look. Yeah, to be specific, what is in the DLC is new vehicles for your farm. So it's vehicles, and they'll be useful on the farm. Please let Pack 2 just be trucks, because the amount of time I see people asking for truck mods. Yeah, please can we have Ford trucks, because pack 2 is this will drive you crazy. Ford trucks, calling it now. It's all about driving. It's all about adding the Ford brands to the game, because people are screaming Ford. I know what DLC Pack 2 is going to be. No, I've no idea what DLC Pack 1 will be. DLC Pack 2. No, I do not. I'm going to come back to DLC Pack 1 in a minute. DLC Pack 2 is Land Rovers and Fords. That's what Pack 2 is. And Pack 1 is the David Brown DLC. There we go. Pack 1 is the David Brown DLC. You heard it here first. You're going to get a couple of David Brown tractors. You'll get a David Brown muck spreader. You know, it's going to be a really classic farming pack that's all been done. David Brown is owned by Case, but they don't produce tractors anymore. Get things done more efficiently. Well, this is my dream DLC pack. Pack 1 is the David Brown pack. Pack 2 is the Ford and the Ford and Land Rover pack. Pack 3, get things done more efficiently. What would I really want? What would I really want that is never going to be in a pack? Winter's Bite, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. In a complete departure, Pack 3 is going to be entirely script-based. And rather than adding new equipment, it'll add a variation of follow me and course play. There you go. I'd go to Ancient Deer, probably other conglomerate, yeah. Had to make cows more cowy. Get things done. I think Pack 3, in all seriousness, I think Pack 1 is gonna be stuff with small equipment in. And I think Pack 3 is going to be stuff with big equipment in. Get things done more efficiently really suggests that's a big farm pack. Yeah, I don't think that's happening, Thefisherj. It's a Peggy 3 game. Those don'ts tend to include wine, yeah, beer, spirits, and drugs. But yeah, definite DL. David Brown DLC must be on the cards at this point. Oh man. Now, if that isn't a cracking screenshot. There we go. Only exposed to American machining with the exception of your uncle's teleskid. Oh. Saw somebody, was it you asking for a teleskid the other day? Number one in your heart. Somebody was asking me for a teleskid on Facebook. And I took a look at it and went, I need to speak to Ross. Lethal39, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Would be better with an orange sky and a nice sunrise. Yeah, trouble is it's also too dark. This map does like to do things dark. This is actually a really efficient way of doing this. We have... Yeah, it's only 10:24 and we're doing well. Ross is the... Yeah, Ross is the reason we had a good JCB in 19. I thought I might carefully suggest it to him. Because he did finally bring a really, really good JCB telehandler to the game. It's not quite completely straight, but it'll do. Motoring pack are 1 classic tractors, 2 British trailer, 3 Land Rover Defender, 4 pickups expansion. Yeah, I think actually it'd be quite nice to see a Leyland tractor. I've never seen a Leyland tractor mod either. I still see a few of those about at the moment. Oh, that has just dropped bales really nicely. Is there a way to... Yeah, there is. Look at that shot. Hoping go beast mode and make a 569, 560-80. Somebody showed me a mod in that's being started today that I kind of went, oh man, I need that one in my life. Jeremy's taking note. Yeah, nothing I suggest will ever get made by Giants because it's just not possible. Someone might mod it, but yeah, I'd be, well, I say that. I'm going to go with highly unlikely because I once said that John Deere will never come to the game. It's never going to happen. John Deere, yeah, it's not possible. And then John Deere came in FS19 and I kind of went, oh, okay, maybe it is. And then I said something similar about class, and it came as well. So, not like David Bratton, true, but you know, never say never. There's always a possibility, always. Let's do a bit in cap for a bit. If Giants would like to make an SFTN pack for FS22, that'd be sweet. I mean, just me. Do you know what pack yeah, so I would like, I would like a creators DLC, which basically has our logos on hats. That would be cool. What's my schedule? So, Omi Rizzle, my schedule normally is Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. I do Farm Sim on a Wednesday and a Sunday, and I do 7 Days to Die on a Friday. This week, I'm not available on Friday. I'm going out for my dad's 75th birthday, so we are streaming tomorrow night instead. So tomorrow night, Thursday night, because I know there's an error on the schedule at the moment. Thursday night, we are doing 7 Days to Die this week with Gamer Dragon. So yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow night and not Friday night. Streaming. And then I post YouTube videos on a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Tomorrow's video is already done and uploaded. I just need to do the listing for it, and then I need to get Saturdays and Sundays done as well. Hoping to get done tomorrow at some point. And yeah, those will then get those will get uploaded, and hopefully then I don't have to worry about it. I do YouTube. If you want to see my YouTube channel, you can watch there with that. And don't forget Virtual Farmer 2 as well, which is where all of the stream VODs from this series get posted. Normally a couple of days after the streams. So should be posting the VOD from this on Friday. And they normally go up around midday because, well, Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out at the moment. Need to catch my YouTube series. Hey, just up on YouTube. Thank you, Realism. Right. Pack 1 Classics, Pack 2 Land Rover, Pack 3 Richard Weston. Classic trailers. The classic trailer pack. It's all trailers that will allow you to be more efficient with your combine in the field. How much are they paying me to do this field? 28,000 plus I'll get to keep some of the bales. Which is the real reason I'm doing this. 28,000 is great, but I want the bales. I want the stuff to feed the cows. So yeah. Making moves. Yeah, the Richard Weston Village. Has he? Don't know where he's got those from. Maybe someone sent them over to him. Well, the Baileys are on. Sorry, the Baileys are on 4D Modding's site, aren't they? And where you can get the Baileys from, I think. There's no manual shift on tractor. Well, there is. You can manually shift on tractor, but modern tractors don't have a manual shift really. They're those CVT gearboxes. But the older stuff definitely has manual shift in this. We've got a small section of grass over there to do, and then we'll go down the middle of this. Yeah. Or on mine, I've got. Hang on. So left shift. Yeah. Not on a CVT. Oh, are they? Okay. Because I'd love to do private. I'd love to do converts of the Marstons. I might have a look at that at some point. Don't know how much trouble it would be. Nathan Gaming, thank you for raiding with 11. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Calmsden Gaming. They are okay. They are private ones. Somebody sent DD private mods. I'm not a great one with private mods, to be honest. I don't like using them. Mainly because people turn around to me and go, "Oh, where'd you get your mods? I really love that mod." And then I'd go, "Yeah, I'm sorry, it's private." The only time I tend to do private mods is if I do them myself and then can't give them out because of that. I'm doing well, thank you, Briggs. Welcome along. Right, shall we go up the middle of this lot? We got that about right last time, so here I think. That's a messy one. Brick 80, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. There we go. Right, looking at the wider area, I want to go to the right when I get to the top. I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, we're actually zooming through this contract, which is good news. Because it is November, and therefore the sunlight fades earlier. And I want to get through this contract today and get it all done. Team modders using Facebook to release their mods. So they wait for mod hub release. Yeah, I'm seeing a few doing that. Which is fine and good. Seeing modders, I have to commend several modders using itch.io to release their mods. Absolutely great idea. Wonderful. In no way is it charging for mods, and yeah, I would say anybody who's considering going the I need to make money from my mods route, use itch.io. I think it's a brilliant idea. And it was quite nice. I saw several modders who originally were selling their stuff in FS19. Once it was pointed out to them, they switched to using itch, and I think that's a really good way to go. I've actually got to the point where I'm thinking of doing I might have said this last time, but I'm thinking of doing a video on this subject and going, hey, if you want to earn some money from your mods, here's how you do it. Here is the ways that you can do it legally or within the terms of service. It should be 1.3 be more meaty than previous patch. I think there are a few bug fixes and things in there that should be quite good. Yeah, I think it'll be bigger than 1.2. I think it'll be probably along the same sort of lines. Did I drop a? I haven't dropped one in that. Good. I think it'll be along the same sort of lines as 1.1. I think we'll get a whole load of bug fixes and repairs and corrections and things. Okay. There we go. Just imagine making an OnlyFans to sell your mods. That'd be in violation of things. Well, no. You say that, number one in your hearts. The biggest misconception about OnlyFans is that it is just for that kind of thing. It's actually... It just happens to be that their terms are in such a way that it allows for that kind of thing. Gamer Dragon TV coming in with a 33-month sub. Guys, go and check out the awesomeness that is Gamer Dragon. Well worth your time. And yeah, and tomorrow night we're going to be going and hunting, or we're going to be surviving the zombie apocalypse with him. So yeah, you won't want to miss that, because it's Horde night tomorrow night. 7 Days to Die is Horde night, so we get to see if the new Horde base works or not, which, consider it's completely my own design, is really nerve-wracking. If everybody dies, it's gonna be my fault. What's Only Farms? I'm barely sure. Just in the same way as somebody registered Corn Hub, I'm sure someone's registered Only Farms. And there's a reason why I'm putting this, not putting this on my main screen. Ooh, fantastic! Oh wow! Oh wow! Only Farms does not have a website on it. It does. It is for sale on GoDaddy. So yeah, you're going to be paying through the nose for that. Corn Hub is brilliant. Again, I really wish I'd have thought to register either of those. I do own FarmSim UK, and I keep trying to find some time to create a site and put it on there. And I managed to get the FarmSim UK domain, the FarmSim UK Facebook, and the FarmSim UK Twitter accounts. And I want to put something together for those. I'm doing well, thank you, GD. But it's one of those things that's going to require a lot more of my time than I actually have. How much does Only Farms cost? I don't know. It says it may be for sale. I don't think it'll be cheap. If someone's registered that and is putting out for sale, that's not going to be cheap. That's going to be pay us £400 or more if you want this domain. Hey Taz, welcome along. How you doing? This setup is working very well. I doubt that they'll sell it to you for $4.975 Canadian. That's more than I'd pay if it was if it was just available. Oh dear, Taz. Well, I hope I'm making it easier for you. Oh God, I am out of drink already. Why am I so thirsty tonight? Oh. I was playing some Apex's new season earlier today. Patron, best offer. What do I want to put on the website? I want to make a community site. So along the same sort of lines as FS UK used to be. I'd like to do a community site. So. For a couple of $1 billion, JCB might sell you the whole company. I think that's the only way you'll get JCB.com though. Mr. Mill, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. And Stretch. Chicken nuggets dehydrated me. I think we've got a cold going around our house. My wife's had earache and kids have had a cold, and so it's possible that I'm fighting something off, and as a result, I'm drinking a little bit more, as you do when you're. Oh, come on. As you do when you're fighting something off. Demon Horde, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Well, I feel like they wouldn't sell just their domain, so I need to purchase it. Yeah, exactly, number one in your heart. I get thirsty. I can always tell when I'm having a stream where I'm talking a lot because I get thirsty during that stream. So, fighting your own yourself to work more on mods than play the game. My Wi-Fi zero apparently goes away when I leave. Yes. Not many rows left. I don't know if we've got enough in these corners to make another bale. I doubt it, to be honest. We'll see how close we are to an actually complete bale when we reach the end. Yeah, this is definitely a good way to do a silage contract. I think if you're doing a hay contract, you could put the tether behind, but it's, yeah. Okay, more billions than I was thinking. They did a... Ooh, jeez. Yeah, JCB are worth a little bit of money. Later, Casper the Farmer. Hope you enjoy your tea. $12.17, and yeah, this is going to be today's job. This, but we'll probably, I think we might get the 7810 for a change of tractor. We'll get the 7810 to do the wrapping. And the lights. Yes. Oh, yeah. JCB have some very large-scale production stuff. Look how dirty that mower's got. Actually, and that, and the baler. These are some honking great bales. But I'm intrigued to see how many will be left over with, how many are delivered on the first time, and then, yeah, how many will end up with at the farm. We're going to have to spike the ones we've got, because we don't have a wrapped bale loader. But, yeah, this is a contract, GD. We don't have a lot of farmland at the moment, so we're doing a lot of contract work, especially over the winter. We're going to do a fair amount of contract work. Will be absolutely brilliant for us because we will earn a huge amount of money. But with the size of these arable fields, it is going to take us a while to do each one. So I'm reckoning it's going to be a contract a day for most of the winter. Because, yeah, just the amount of time and the size of the fields. And then we're going to make a nice little farm down by the cows. We're going to separate out field 6, make a field roughly the same, to make 3 fields roughly the same size as field 8 is my plan. My realism, I'm really pushing the issue. I saw GD. I got into argument with people about the models represented on Discord, and everyone was like, obvious JCB. So, the way this works, number one in your hearts, is that the brands tell giants, or tend to tell giants, what equipment they want in the game. Now, while I have nothing concrete, that kind of makes me think the reason why we've not had a JCB telehandler in the game up till this version is because JCB haven't been interested in putting one in the game. Yeah, so we've got 2 days in each month on Realism. So yeah, we're doing 2-day months. Okay, see you in a moment, GD. I am actually refining my ideas for how I'm looking at running series. Very much thinking if I'm starting with a start from scratch or with nothing, I'm going to start with single-day months. So I can get through that first year and get everything set up, and then I can go on to 2-day months in the second year when I've got more work to do on the farm. Which might have been an idea to do here as well, although one of the things early on in the Realism experiment is doing these contracts, getting money in, getting our farm set up. So yeah, a lot of early stuff in the Realism experiment is always doing these early contracts and things, and doing contracts that are going to benefit our farm. Same with car manufacturers in Gran Turismo and Forza. Yeah. Yeah, I know that Giants don't have or rarely have a full pick of machines. Quite often the brands will go and go, yeah, here, can you put these ones in the game? You can do 28 days, so maximum number of days in a month is 28 in FS22. So you can do nearly full real time. I'd be intrigued if there was somebody who actually was doing full real time at the moment. You know, 28-day months, and I'd be intrigued to see how far through the game they were, because that is a long time on the same bit. I do know some people like to play that way. You know, some people like to do the whole real-time thing, and have servers that run real-time like that. Oh, it didn't drop it there. A little bit further along. I would, to be honest, once everything's set up. But the trouble is that you're talking about doing a single year. I think if you owned every field on the map, then that would be a thing. But I would get to the summer, and I'd get through my harvest, and then I'd be really disappointed and lose interest, because I know that it would take me an entire another year to get to another harvest. Takes me long enough as it is. You're doing 28 Eugene. Are you skipping days? Are you doing it real time? No. I was talking about doing 28 days at one time. So this one won't drop here either, because it is got a little bit out of sync, but that's fine. So yeah, we're gonna get our 7810, and we're gonna get that doing the wrapping on here, and then once we've done that, we'll start getting these collected up. Shouldn't take us long to wrap these bales, I don't think. And as I said, I'm intrigued to see how much we've got left, and whether it's going to be a case of can get an extra bale out of it. Because if we can get an extra bale out of it, that's likely to be a bale we can use. So you're not skipping data. Wow, Eugene. So you've got to be So if you started when it was released, you can't be much more than January? No, not even that. You must be just going into winter. That's impressive. Yeah, you started in November, August, September, October, November. So you're about 4 months behind. So November, December, January. So yeah, so you must be just entering November in your game then, Eugene. Or not even quite in November yet. Wow. Presuming you're not on this map and you're on one of the base game maps and started in November last year. Right, we are nowhere near another bale, so I'm going to turn that off. Turn that off, and we won't worry about trying to get another bale out of this. Fold that up. Fold. Nope. Fold that up. Evening, the average Viking. How you doing? There we go. Class have a new 2014 tournament. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I'm doing well, thank you, average Viking. Actually, I've had a couple of fairly pain-free days, which has been interesting. It's been a while since I haven't just ached all over, so I kind of welcome that. I'm slightly achy this evening, but otherwise I'm good. I'm actually better than I've been for a while, so I'm happy with that. So that kind of says to me, things that, you know, I'm a little bit on the mend. I'm a little bit moving in the right direction. I think part of it might have been sort of the winter, you know the light disorder that happens over winter normally for lots of people. What's been going on? Oh, I had a, we'll hook this up to here. I had a fairly big anxiety attack a couple of weeks ago that ended up put me in hospital with suspecting I was having a heart attack, and ever since I've sort of had my muscles tense, and I get really tensed up and everything, and yeah, so it's sort of it's fallout from that, but it has been getting better and it has been getting easier, which is always good news. Right, I have noticed we've had 8 subs, so oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. Yeah, no, so that's why I'm doing less streams and less videos, because I needed to make more time for myself and more time for me to relax and do things. So yeah, and it's good to see that. Yeah, I mean, you guys have been great. I haven't had a massive drop in viewers or a massive drop in in views on YouTube or anything like that. It's been really quite fantastic. Oh, wow. Look at that lineup of bales there. Excuse me. I'll make things easier. No. Oh, come on. And in and over and there we go. Yeah, having them nicely lined up like this is gonna make things so much easier. Another 28,000. Really like to add a second tractor on this farm. But we've got other things to buy first. I think something like this would be really useful. That would be good, as would this. Start the New Holland side of things. When I'll create, At any given time, I tend to play 2 games, so I'm playing Apex at the moment, and I'm playing Farm Sim. I tend to go between Apex and 7 Days to Die in my personal time. Apex is great because I can jump in and play it for half an hour, and yeah, not worry. Anything good in sales today? Let's have a look. No, nothing good in sales. There's the Agromat, but that requires way too much horsepower for my farm. Sales have not been very nice to me. They were nice to me in the very first series I did on Elm Creek, and then they've just been horrible ever since. Although we did get a seeder on here, didn't we? In the sale fairly early on. Or in the used equipment fairly early on. I am playing Farm Sim or Cricket 19. Oh, nice. Did I get the baler in the sale? How many hours are on my baler? Oh yeah, I got the baler in the sale as well, because yeah, that's got it's only got 5.5 hours on it. Whereas our Seadown's 30. No, I don't think I got the baler in the sale because it's got 5.5 hours on it. I think we bought that baler because it was cheaper, not because it was in the sale, unfortunately. Hey, King Boom Pie, welcome along. Am I looking for someone to build my site that I mentioned earlier, or do you want to create? I would like to create it myself. I should create it myself, King Boom Pie, because I'm a web developer. and it's kind of what I should be able to do. So yeah. Well, I'll eventually, because it'll be a community thing, I want to eventually be looking for people to help run it, though. Here we go. I did buy the used equipment. Okay, can't have had that much off it then. It was probably a foolish purchase, although actually it wasn't foolish because we did do a lot of bales with it, so. And I think I've got the, have I still got, yeah, I've still got the bale loader leased. So, yeah, that is costing us. We'll probably return that at this point because we don't have, we're not going to have any bales to stack for a while. I think 37%. I think I might return this. Oh, if we got any bale, we might. I don't know if we've got any bales in it before I go and return that. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm. My day job is a senior front-end developer. So, yeah, I have lots of stuff that I can build it in. I just need to build it. Like I need to build my virtual farmer.tv site as well. What will I use? Probably PHP. So probably something based in PHP. Might, if it's simple enough, I might go and use WordPress. Might use Drupal. Yeah, I'll see when I come to it and how complex I want to do stuff. I have a feeling that Drupal might have most of what I need. I have a feeling that WordPress might have most of what I need. I could build it from the ground up, but I'm not that interested in doing that. That would take too long. I think my my channel one could probably just be built in WordPress. For what I'm looking to do. It's been a hot minute since I've actually done a WordPress site, so. Well, I mostly build mobile apps these days, to be honest. I tend to build stuff using the Ionic framework. Okay, I know how I will vote on that, but yes. Catch up. There we go. Yeah. Let's copy that text and add the poll and see if it fits. Poll created. Vote away, people. In the meantime, if you want your own virtual farmer hat or you know, hoodie, virtual farmer hoodie, or socks or anything like that, go check out my merch store. There we go. It's even mugs. You know what? I really wish I was big enough to get one of these with my logo on it. That would be cool. That would be pretty awesome. It should be possible because I think didn't Aldi release. I just like caps with you know, the ability to add a logo to caps and things. You know, that would be cool. Be nice to be able to give out a little mod pack with you know, my hat and my and a hoodie and things like that on it. That would be cool. Didn't mean to knock that over. Thankfully that was empty. Giants partners should have the general mods. Yeah, they would become New Year's. You are right, Klaus. I think it would be cool to do it for maybe the ambassadors or something like that, as a little thank you. Put your logos on, you know, have our own little kits or something like that, or partner, as you say, Giants partners. If you hit a certain partner level, you get FS22 clothes. That would be cool. Yeah, I'd like an NH hoodie. The moment I'm stuck with an NH t-shirt, I want an NH hoodie. Giants haven't even done the loot box trend or the microtransaction trend, Richard. You know, the DLCs aren't they're not microtransactions, before anybody brings that up. Yeah, I don't think Giants are going to do NFTs. I don't think Giants have an audience who would buy NFTs. And I will go on record here saying I think NFTs are a scam. I mean, it's awesome that artists are able to sell their artwork directly to people who have too much money, but at the end of the day, you don't even own the artwork. You own a little bit of information that takes you to a copy of the artwork. So they're just so scammy. So scammy. And it's what you don't want to be is the person left holding it when the value drops out of it and they become meaningless. What do I think the DLC is going to be? I don't know, Eugene. I would like smaller equipment. I'd like some small stuff. Always up for a DLC with small stuff, because I will use the hell out of that DLC. I tend to love the DLC's Giants release, but I don't always use the DLCs that Giants release. Not in my day-to-day game, and so I always like something that has small to medium equipment in it, because I will use it. So yeah. I will say on the subject of NFTs, it's why I'm not a huge fan of cryptocurrency either. because it's so easy to manipulate, so easy to make people lose a lot of money and do the kind of things that if you did it with shares, you would go to jail for. You know, perfect example is certain high-profile people with lots of money bigging up a cryptocurrency and then turning around and then knocking it down so that they can buy it cheap, make lots of money off it, sell it, and then get it to drop. You know, and then just leave people, leave everybody else holding the hand, holding the now worthless thing while they make more. The space is something I've looked into and gone, oh, is there something to this? And every time I come away feeling dirty and not wanting to go anywhere near it. Yeah, and so many people on here and on YouTube launching their own currencies and doing pump and dumps with it. It is sickening. It really is. You won't catch me on here promoting a crypto ever because I have respect for my audience. Because ultimately, did I miss a bale? I will come back and wrap that in a minute. Ultimately, if I'm selling a cryptocurrency to you, I'm not respecting my audience. Because the only reason I'm selling a cryptocurrency to you is to make myself stupid amounts of money off your backs, and I'm just never going to do that. I actually want to give you something if you're going to give me money. Not line my own pocket. Speaking of which, did I mention I have merch? Guaranteed NFT free. As in, it's free of NFTs, not that it comes with it. Yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, this is a 14 bale stacker. Evening, Dave Tay81. Welcome along. Oh. Me ranting about NFTs and cryptocurrency has lost us a few viewers. I think. I kind of wonder how well. Okay, so we've got space for 2 more bales. Where did I miss a bale? Oh, down the bottom corner, right by the entrance. Hey, Paul Swanman, welcome along. Right. Yeah, right down the bottom corner here. Yeah, there it is. Right, let's go and get rid of this. Nope. I was hoping there was a bit across there. I must have thought I'll come back and get that bale later and then forgot to. Take it this is going to the same place as they did before. Yeah, because nothing else is delivery that we're doing in these contracts. So, oh, is that going to be too windy? Let's find out. Go back via our farm. So yeah, ultimately, I think we'll probably end up expanding the yard a little bit across the road here into this bottom corner. One map that I've heard is very nice and recommend playing from King Mods is UK map called Maypole Farm. I have heard of Maypole Farm. I had the creator in here a little bit. And yeah, I've seen GD play it and it's a very interesting looking map. I don't have space in my schedule at the moment, unfortunately. Len Home, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Oh, Len Home. And stretch. Oh, there we go. Field 10 would be a good field for us, I think. There we go. I don't get old. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Great map, primarily because of the lack of variation in the trees. All in a line, no rotation or change of height. Ah, interesting. Hello, I don't get old. Hope you had a good day. Windy, this road. My day's been going well, thank you. Yeah, I've had a good one today. Uh-oh. Give me a moment. I'm running out of hard drive space on the computer, so I need to just delete off, yeah, the last stream. Just got to check what this one is as well. Ah, happy birthday for tomorrow, Kieran. Yeah, not that one. And the last two videos as well. And then just need to empty the recycle bin as well. Yes, please. Right, there we go. What time are my streams? 8 PM normally. 8 PM Greenwich Mean Time. Or British time. No problem. Yeah, it's because my hard drive is full of the streams for 7 Days to Die, so I need to do that. I need to clear those out and get them into the right place. Hey, Dogbook, welcome along. I'm gonna put them on Victor Foxtrot, I think. 47%. So it's gonna be another full trailer and a bit more, I think. I do remember you from GD stream, Dogbook. Yes. Hello, Cooper and the Goats. Welcome along. Now, as I might do something different going into these winter streams a bit, because we're going to be ending a little bit earlier as a result, and I don't necessarily want to finish streaming, but at the same time, we don't have enough time to move on to the next game day. So I'm wondering if at the end of the stream we go and do something a little bit different or something else for a little bit, but we'll see where we are. Trying to think what else I could do sort of at the end to you know, to stream for a little bit longer. So something I'd love to do some Apex, but I don't know how well. I don't know how many of you would hang around if I went and streamed Apex for sort of the last half an hour of the stream. I mean, I'm not talking about doing it right now. I'm just interested. Sort of getting because the trouble is I couldn't go and do another game or anything. You know, I need to do something that's sort of half-hour-ish, which kind of rules anything out, anything like ETS or anything like that. Unfortunately, it's got to be an FPS or something like that. The other thing to do would possibly be a live recording session. I'd have to do more setup than that, though, yeah. Do a live No Man's Land recording. Which is fine so long as it's not the video going out the next day. Oh no, I've gone the wrong way. Ah! Doop 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 doop. So yeah, it's gonna want another trailer full of this, and if it's at 47%, it probably wants, I think it wants 30 bales is what I'm thinking. Maybe 29, definitely 30. Or definitely 29, sorry, maybe 30. Because the trouble is, because these aren't fermented, they won't make any money. At least I don't think they will. There we go, 11. 12. $13 and 14. There we go. Right. Let's go drop off this second set. Hey Wixaban! I'm looking for another mod site other than King's Mod Hub, as there are there any other good ones? Simply Safe Mods is a good one. That tends to only have stuff listed by the creators. Beyond that, not really. There's one or two that were being touted as good sites. One of them has just gone massively downhill. A whole load of mods uploaded to it that were basically just converts that the person didn't have permission to do. And then nothing got done about it. Which I'm not naming the mod site because I don't actually like to do that. It's like I don't go and name modders who are breaking the terms of service. Partly because I don't want to. I don't think that's the right way to go about it, and partly because I don't want to promote anybody doing these things they shouldn't be doing or that are bad sites. So yeah, there was one other site. It's a site that pays modders per download, which isn't the mod hub. Which I'm not sure if that site then breaks the terms of service. And it's a little bit of a grey area, that one. There's some suggestion that if you run a mod site and you pay the modder per download, or pay modders per download, then you're breaking the TOS. Because as a site, you're paying modders for mods. You're paying modders to have their mods on your site. So, strictly speaking, that falls under the money exchanging hands for mods thing. Or money changing hands for access to mods. Can people get done for selling mods? Well, it's against the terms of service, Dogbook. So, basically, when you install Farming Simulator or Giants Editor, you agree to the terms of service. So, from a legal standpoint, you could get done for selling mods. Giants could take someone to court for selling mods because they've signed a legal document that says you can't, that they agree not to sell mods, or not to restrict access to mods via money without Giants' permission. I personally, my stance on it is never pay for mods. Most of the people who sell mods do it in such a way as to offer, as to have a patron that says you can be a tester if you hit a certain level of patron, and that all that means is that you're paying money to get early access to unfinished and possibly broken mods, which I don't recommend ever doing that. 96%. To me, that's somebody ripping you off. And that is just my opinion. Before, yeah. And I think it's a scourge on the modding community. I think that it gives the modding community in general a bad name. Because if somebody goes and buys a mod and the mod breaks their game or breaks anything like that, then you know, that's bad. How do you get a refund for that? Hey, Morpheus Simulations, welcome along. And some people would say, "Oh yeah, no, I know, I'm paying for an unfinished mod, you know, or to test a mod, and I know it's unfinished and things." Why are you paying for it then? Why are you paying for something that is potentially broken like that? When you know it's against the TOS. Guys, go check out Morph, because Morph is awesome. So I'll charge you 1k for... If someone did, there's nothing you can do about it. Other than... well, if you bought it within 15 days, you can ask for your money back, and they are supposed to give it to you. Well, again, it depends on how you paid for it. If you paid for a tier 3 access or a tier 4 access that gives you early access to mods as a tester, you can't do anything because you're not paying directly for the mod. You're still paying for access to the mod, which is against the TOS, but you're not paying directly, and it is directly or indirectly the terms of service. You can't restrict access. If you pay directly for a mod, it becomes a bit different, and then yeah, it's just a whole legal headache, and which is why I don't recommend anybody pays for a mod ever. If someone scammed you, all you can do is take them to court. Oh, thank you, Morph. Yeah. It is why I say never pay for mods. Because the other thing is, I've seen people charging... no dogbook. Because Giants have to follow two things. One, Giants set the TOS. And two, Giants have to follow distance selling regulations. So if you buy a DLC from Giants and you don't like what you get, and you want to cancel the transaction and return it, you can do it. You can turn to Giants and go, within your 14 days, I don't want this, I want to return it. And they give you your money back. So Giants absolutely are not scamming you or not doing you over by selling DLCs. No, because it's their game, so they don't break the TOS because they have they give themselves permission. And Giants is a business. Giants is a developer. But yeah, Morph is right. Morph is absolutely right. If you want to support a modder, and I highly recommend doing this, if you like a modder and you like what they do and they're following the TOS, i.e. you're not paying for access to a mod, go donate to them. Go join their Patron. Go support modders in any way you can, because they are fantastic. What they do is awesome. No, because if you buy the DLC and then get a refund, your activation code will no longer work and the DLC will be deactivated. So if you get a refund on Steam, you won't be able to use the DLC. It'll be removed from your... Oh, no, I don't want to... okay, we want to leave two... We want to leave 2 of these. The rest of these are going to go back to our farm. Yeah, you can't... You can't... So on the other hand, you can't scam Giants by doing that. Wow, we're going to get a decent number of bales off here. Right, I'm going to have to go and get the 7810 quickly and just wrap that last bale that I missed. Don't think there are any other bales on this field. So those last 2 should finish things off for us. Okay. Also, a DLC is a DLC, not a mod. Yeah, I think you have to connect. So if you're using Steam or Epic or something like that to do it, I think you have to connect via those. I think if you are... No, you have to connect. You have to connect to... You have to connect to Start Farm Sim as well these days for the manual updates. Basically, Dogbook, I think if that's the case, you're not able to... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to try and scam Giants out of not paying for a DLC. My PS4, I could get on it with Wi-Fi, and then your Wi-Fi was down. I had no internet and DLCs worked. Yeah, if you're on PS4 and you get a refund, then you have to be online for your PS4 every so often, I'm fairly sure. Conceivably, maybe. But I think it would be very difficult to do. Wow, this is almost a full thing of bales. I want to check something. Right, let's just check this. So, we've done 28 bales, 28 divided by, and we are at 96%. Right. Then multiply it by 100. How much is 100%? Oh, really? 29.16666. So it's just over 29 bales. Do you know what? I'm going to risk this. No! Oh, pants. Right, this is not going to be realistic. Because I don't think I can... Because I think this is still broken in this version of Farm Sim. No, it's not. Yes! It's not broken. They fixed it for 22. Or did they? No. Oh, stop doing it. Before unloading. No, I'm gonna have to unload the bales and reload them. Ah, oh, you are annoying me. Yeah, they haven't fixed this. Yeah, once you abort it, it just doesn't work. Right. Fine. What I'm about to do is not realistic, but this is because the game has a bug and has always had a bug. Yeah, it really is. So we just need to reload these on here and then we can go for the... Yeah, this is not realistic at all. But the whole point of the realism experiment, we try and play as realistically as the game will allow. You know what? I might move on to the next day. Might get this done and move on to the next day and see if we can get that cultivating contract done. Because the thing is, at this time of year, it is, yeah, we're going to be going. We'll go forwards to 8 AM and do work at that point. Once we got these last bales done. Rather than do something that people might not be so interested in. Because it's only 10 o'clock, so we've got plenty of time. I can go for another hour and a half, so. That's need to make sure my hours are up on here on Twitch. Don't know if anybody saw the thing I posted on Twitter earlier this week, where apparently Twitch are going to start paying certain people for running X number of ads per hour. So I will be honest, it's something that I would consider, and the way I'd do it is just to give me a break once an hour, run some ads, have the ads running, have the and then be in a position where we can then and basically treat it as a couple of minute break. Allow me to go and refill my drink and do other things, and you guys be able to do the same, and then yeah, come back and do the next one. Right, so single bale. We'll go get rid of this last bale, get this job completed. And then that will be good. I'm hoping that it's slightly over 96%, because if it's slightly over, that means this bale will count for slightly more. And if that's the case, then we should be in a good place. Also going to send this tractor home. So let's disconnect that. Alright, let's see how well this works on here. So take you. Need to park there. Blocked by an object, yeah. Figured it would have a problem on here. That's alright. What we can do is we can come back up here and collect it. Where is it still blocked? Not sure it is actually. No, it is. It's going home nicely. Fantastic. Onward! Yeah, there it is. He's actually managing to navigate back. That's brilliant. I'm really pleased with that. Oh, getting that stack with this John Deere though, that is going to be horrible. Park that, park there. And the sun, oh no, that's the moon up. Yeah, we'll go deliver these last ones, and then we'll get this back to the farm, and then we can get started with the next game day. And yeah, we'll go forward to 8 AM because it's just dark as anything before then. We can move those bales in at any time. Later, Eugene Creel. All right, there we go. Get all the work lights and everything so I can actually see, and you guys can actually see what's going on. I do love this. This is wonderfully windy, absolutely fantastic. And this is where we will probably expand our farm, because we have a farm track that we can drive to. Cost us £39 for that, though. Unless, of course, this single bale doesn't complete this contract, in which case I've got to transport a single bale up here to complete it. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I really, really hope that this single bale is going to be enough to complete this contract. Or, yeah, this is going to be frustrating. Unload. Come on, fingers crossed. Please be enough. Yes! Oh, it was exactly enough. That makes me a very, very happy camper. I have Lord Montague. Somebody sent me a picture of it. I'm hoping that they're gonna do not just Matt's version, but the version that Farming Agency did. Because Farming Agency did the whole, you know, smaller 10 series, which is awesome, and I'd like to see that come. To that. Jason03TTV, welcome along. Road late. No, we're not going down the road. These are all farm tracks. Dogbook. Plus, it's really dark if I do this, which is not interesting for you guys to see. So, yeah, that's why I've got my work lights on. He posted. Oh, okay. I need to follow his face. I need to follow his Facebook. As I said, so I did get a link to where it was. I'm gonna have to share that because yeah, that's awesome. I hope. What I really hope he does is the makes the New Holland version of them for. So they'll go onto console. That would be fantastic because in Brazil and South America, the 10 series were New Hollands, and that would allow that tractor to get onto console, which would be brilliant. That would be absolutely fantastic. Lord Faulty, thank you for subscribing for 6 months with Prime Gaming. You are awesome. And speak of the devil, here is the very person who put me onto it. Hey, Lord Faulty. Thank you for that earlier. Right, okay. So now we can complete this contract. $21,023. Collect that. Tractor's gone, and we'll go home and move on to the next day. Yeah, I need to go onto Facebook and share that. Right, and save it. Oh, and we're going to go to 8 a.m. because, yeah, it's fairly dark before that point. in the winter. And torch off. We're going to head back down to the shop and get the next piece of kit we need. So we're fairly well set up for the cows now. We've got a good amount of hay. We've got a good amount of straw. And yeah, now we have a nice big tower here of silage as well. Right, let's head back down to the shop in our tractor. And we'll start on this cultivating contract. Oh, we've got snow on the way. We're going to be cultivating snow. So the only rule I've got on here as far as this is, which isn't in the realism experiment rules at the moment, is if the ground is frosty, then we treat that as the ground being frozen and you can't do field work. Oh, quick look at the sale. Good shout, Dark Lord Montague. Small Z-Tor, but yeah, a saddle track tanker. No, I don't want the small Z-Tor. We don't need that at the moment. There's a smaller John Deere mod, actually, that I want to have a look at some point. But we're going to be taking this behemoth of a Rosselmash out. That one there. Yes, I think it's the 6300. It's that one there. No, I know. 63. Yeah, 6300 John Deere. Seeing as we seem to be running a John Deere farm on here. Right, where's this going? Contract for this is cultivating field 18. Does it have beacons? No, this doesn't have beacons, so those on instead. Field 18 is over there. Oh my lord. How am I going to get this piece of kit to field 18? Where's the entrance? I'm not even 100% sure where the entrance to this field is. It will be a long drive because it's going at 17 miles an hour. Can't wait till oh no, the Whiskey Sierra released the Ford version of this, didn't they? Or the, is it a Ford or a New Holland version of this? Might have been a Ford. Through 17 or 19. Yeah. I'm oh god, if I get the field wrong, it's gonna be horrible. Go towards 17. Okay. So, okay. Take this through my farm. It's got twin wheels on it. Mind you, it's the cultivator that's just huge. Good evening, Naveen? Welcome along. Between 17 in the woods. Okay, thank you, Grizzly. So, yeah. I've gone this way because there are less trees this way. And then we've got to go through the village. Oh my. For people who have asked many times why there's no base game UK map, or why I wouldn't like a base game UK map, welcome to the reason. You would get so many people complaining about how the large equipment doesn't fit on a base game map that was built like this. Danish, Naveen means name. Ah, okay. Oh, man. Well, oh yeah, I think I can see the road on the map. So there's the woods. Looking quite cool. I'm never gonna get that through that gate. Oh my lord. Hey, Mad Dog Casual. What happens if a car drives the opposite direction on this map? No car. There are no cars on this map. You did it in the dark? How, Milk Tanker J? Get stuck on. Nope. Turning the wheel so much, I've unclamped it from my desk. Almost. Right, straight. Go straight, VF. I'm through. Okay, yeah. We could go 5-ton concrete block landed on. Oh! 21 more to go. I hope you're all right. That is ow. Right, we can turn those off. The gateway was easier in field 19. I'm gonna be unhappy. Right. Okay, so turn on GPS. Bam with the cultivator. Okay, and set first point. Set second point. Wait, go. Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way is very true. Okay, we were better off in medium at full fourth gear. Later, I don't get old. Thanks for joining us. I think it's going to take us a couple of days to get this job done anyway. That's going further across the field than I would like, to be honest. I'm going to reset this. Didn't hurt that much, must have been in shock. Worst part is that you can't work for a whole 4 weeks. Yeah. Well, I hope you get better soon. Right down. Right, and into medium. Right, and then set first waypoint. Second. That's better. Better lined up now. Very difficult with only left hand and yeah. There's no way you. Yeah, get a wheel and a knob and put your. I could possibly do it with just my left hand. I'd probably have to put switch my control panel and my wheel round. Especially if I put most of my controls on my wheel. Stop, lift, turn. So I'm trying to use only one hand at the moment. Down. Yeah, well, I know what you mean. Yeah, so I'd have to have my mouse. So it's quite used. Yeah, doing a job like this with GPS, I could do it. But yeah, I know where you're coming from. It must be almost impossible to do that. Not where you could play it with any kind of fun. Yeah, drive me nuts. That would. Only if you had the side panel, then you could conceivably move the camera around and things with that. But you're still talking, yeah, a massively reduced functionality. Patron is better, just use automatically inbox and the G29 could be, yeah, that might work. Lot fewer controls, certainly. Yeah, and you tend to sit in cab all the time as well, so. We're going to miss a tiny bit here because of the misalignment we got early on with the GPS. I might turn around and just do this little bit and clear it off, and then that's done. Even with this absolutely massive piece of kit, this field is going to take us a while. But then that's why this contract is worth so much money. Hey, River Juice, welcome along. It is. It's a mod from FS19 I converted to FS22. Unfortunately, it's not my mod, so I can't release it. And I haven't got round to getting in contact with the mod creator yet to ask them if I can release it. Because I'd love to put it on the mod hub or release it somewhere. No, that's reverse. I don't want reverse. Alright. There we go. Yeah, well that's why I converted it, because I had it and used it so much in FS19. I couldn't face getting screenshots and things without it in FS22. It just makes it so much easier to screenshot. So yeah, I went and learned a little bit of Lua scripting and got it updated for FS22. Yeah, that is top gear. We can do that as well. Woo! Really quick. But that's what I was saying about private mods earlier. I don't, unless I've made the changes and I can't release it, then I don't like using private mods. I like everything to be downloadable as much as possible. Look at that haze. That is just the most amazing. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm just wondering. Yeah, still nothing in the shop. Now something I do need to work out is how we're going to transport the cows. Okay, so that will take... Oh, wow, that will take 6 cows. That will take 6 cows. And that will take... Oh, 7 cows. 7 cows for... That's a cracking piece of kit. I may have to get that. 7 cows. Why does the 6,000 take more than the 7,500? That's weird. Oh. I'm in the hedge, chat. Should have got the rush trailer. Is that the new one that was out today? I mean, we not looking to buy it yet, so. I thought they were both black sheep. Maybe not. Have a look at that. Take it that's under animal transport. Animal transport. Yeah, so the 7,500, that's by Red Cat, and the 6,000, that is by Black Sheep. That one, trailers, okay, category, trailers. Trailers. Gonna be a few items in here. The rice sheet pack. Okay. Oh, by Vertex. Okay. Does that take animals? Bale trailer, animal oh wow. Oh wow, that's got a lot of stuff to it. That livestock trailer can only take 6 cows, yet we fit 13 in there. It's completely full. Alex Brinson, thank you for subscribing at tier 1 for your 5th month. You are awesome. And that's 10, so you know what that means, chat. You know what happens now? I pause the music and I sing a song. I drove me a tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I threw my pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now something's telling me that you've been avoiding me. Come on now, darling, I've got something you need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. We'll have twins and triplets, I'm a man built for speed. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. You know I love you, darling, so give me your hand. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. All I want most is all those acres of land. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Eat, sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I'll give up drinking Scrumpy and that lager and lime. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. When we a grand couple at that last Wurzels dance, I wore me brand new gaiters in me corduroy pants. You in your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand. We had our photos taken, us holding hands. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past the 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting, and will you marry me? Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. There we go, everybody. Yes, I will be streaming tomorrow, but it will be 7 Days to Die tomorrow night with Game of Dragons, so come join me for that. Thank you everybody for passing 10 subs tonight. You guys are awesome. Thank you very, very much. And yeah, thank you. We are slowly creeping up to 10,000 followers on here as well. How did follow come in? Who's the follow? Why is that not filter? How did follow come in? Does it tell me? Yeah. Flipto Burrito, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFM. It's snowing, chat. The snow is falling. And as the snow falls... Actually, I wonder, is this actually doing the... Is that because this looks like it might be doing mulching as well, but I don't think it is, and I'll kind of want to check. So my field 6 is mulched. Fertilizing. No, it's not mulched. Okay. This is fertilized because this is basically a cover crop. This whole field isn't fertilized, is it? Hit the weeds off. I know this whole field is fertilized anyway. So yeah, this is just getting rid of the weeds. Cheers, Taz! I can only see the far side of the field on this, and we are working with a fairly big piece of kit. Around. Oh, I forgot to press my button. There we go. There. That's nicely framed. See, a VF hat and a VF jacket and stuff would be really cool. Just work. Don't quite have as much of a thing in my chin as he does, but it's not far off. I think it's a fairly good likeness. What do you think, chat? Not quite as much there, but otherwise. Plus, I need a shave. And he's clean shaven. I love the character creation in FS22. I love the character creation is close enough for me to make myself roughly in FarmCatGR. In the options, yeah. I'd say it's identical. Thank you, Mr. Arrow. It's close enough to keep me happy. Most certainly. But yeah, so this should, between this and the other contract we've got, we should end up at about £100,000 in the bank, which is great. We could buy Field 8 with that, and 80% of that, so we could borrow a little bit of more money if we buy Field 8, which should allow us to get a couple more fields. Did they do a fake? No, they didn't. No, they didn't. It is pretty good. Oh man. It's when you can't tell whether you're basing yourself off the character or the character is based off you. Yeah, had that before. Had that before with the TV show. The way the camera works in this always seems to frame things fairly well for my layout in Twitch, which is quite good. So been at this a couple of hours. Wow, we're actually a third of the way through this contract. That is really good news. We might actually get this finished tonight, which would be good. And then we move on to the next day and attack that ploughing contract next time. And get those silage bales stacked. Don't need to worry so much about stacking them under cover, but we do need to get them off that field because we're going to need to work that field over the winter. And as I said, I want to get the cows set up as quickly as I can. Now we're entering Matrix territory. You know, the streams are like that. The wedge shape of this field is the bit that is a little bit confusing. So, because we're doing increasingly shorter parts, we're ending up with it's ending up looking like we're doing the field quicker than we realise. Just going to turn this down to 8 miles an hour. Get my foot off there. So yeah. What is that in the distance? That's not... No, it's not part of the map. That's pretty cool. I'm guessing that's an old castle or something we can see in the distance. Hello, Stan the man. I'm not going to bed. Why are you telling me to go to bed? It's 10 to 11. It's fine. How you doing, Stan? I hope you're doing well. Go to bed. What I don't have is any more drink. have run dry and I don't have anything to refill it with in here, which is not good. I'm doing well, thank you, Stan. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Do not know. We saw what happens with that a couple of weeks ago. I am probably going to be doing another. Speaking of which, I'm going to be doing another multiplayer in a couple of weeks, I think. Details of that to follow, but that's part of something else. Yeah, I think we might do something multiplayer-wise in a few weeks. So I had to pop in. Ah, good. I just want. Okay. Oh, what was on the Nintendo Direct stand? Because I saw that, and considering I got 2 Switches in the house, it would be good to know. Oh no. I wouldn't survive. Well, I can't go 3 days. A, because I've got work tomorrow. B, I've got to get the kids to school tomorrow. And C, because I've got my dad's 75th birthday on Friday. So yeah, that's not happening. We should get through most of this game day today, and if I can get this contract finished, I'll be happy. Because that will be good, and then we got day 7 and 8 together, and then we can possibly do day 9 and 10 together next time. The farm's doing well, thank you, Steam Fan Man. We've got 46,000, so we've got enough. Well, actually, we're doing really well on here for money. We'll be able to get the cows set up fairly easily, which is great. And we'll actually. My dad's birthday was actually last week, but we're going out for a meal as a family on Friday to celebrate it. So yeah. New curvy, anything that's more. It's the same as we really. I have to say, I'm not impressed by the graphics of the new Pokemon game. It looks. Somebody put it best on Twitter today that if you didn't know it was a Pokemon game, you'd think it was Roblox. It just looks cheap. I don't get that. The Switch is capable of so much better graphics than that. He did have a nice birthday, and we went and saw him on Sunday as well, and he was in good spirits and good form, so yeah. Game looks like a potato, yeah. It looks like something you would get on the N64. You know, it looks like a game from 2 decades ago. Do I reckon? No. So the update is due to be out in the next week or so. They're aiming to have it out within 2 weeks from last Friday. So yeah, it'll be out in the next week or so, hopefully. The DLC is coming in March. Exactly when in March we don't know, but it'll be things. No, I was talking in general, Stan. Sorry. Yeah, I was talking in general. That's something else that's in the pipeline that's happening in the next couple of weeks. Yes. Ooh, Star Wars have announced when the new Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, March 22nd is going around, Taz, because of the because it's the 22nd of March and everybody's now expecting Farm Sim 22 content to be released on the 22nd. Tell you what, there will be more credence to that rumor if if the content update gets the free content update and patch gets released on the 22nd. Hello, Clutch Boy, welcome along. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Am I talking to G? Yeah, I'm playing playing 7 Days to Die with GD tomorrow night, Stan. We do multiplayer once a week. Do I think FS will do a VR farming simulator? I don't think they'll do a separate game dazzling. I think there might be a VR version of Farm Sim eventually. Yeah, we do. So I do Farm Sim twice a week and 7 Days to Die once a week. And tomorrow night is 7 Days to Die, and I'm looking forward to it because it's Horde night. Yeah, we should. Absolutely, Stan. I'm intrigued to see what I haven't something different. Well, it will be something different, Steam Fan Man. Well, I am, because I work from home at the moment, Stan, I am available most days if you want to give us a shout when you're free. Obviously not tonight because I'm going to go to sleep, but after this. Are we 50% of the way through yet? We are exactly 50% of the way through, chat. There is a very good chance we can get this contract finished tonight. That will make me happy. Oh, we used to hang out all the damn time. It was a lot of fun. Any thoughts on the deal? I have no idea. Vehicles through your farm is obviously very very vague. I'm hoping it's smaller equipment. I would like some smaller stuff to work with. I know a lot of people are wanting big stuff, are missing the really big stuff from the game. But to me, that's not really going to be very useful at the moment. So yeah, I'd like smaller stuff. $5 years. Well, yeah, I'm up to 5.5, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's a fair amount of small farming stuff, but yeah, a classics pack would be a dream come true, Steam Fan Man. I would love a classic pack. I mean, at least 5 years. Wow, congratulations, Stan. 5 years. 5 years. It's ridiculous. So, Stan, my first anniversary of being a Twitch partner was 28th of January. I've been a Twitch partner for over a year. That's flown by. That's ridiculously fast that's gone. On the other hand, on YouTube, I am at about 30,000 subscribers. It's taken me 5.5 years. At that rate, I should hit 100k in about 10, 11 years time. I would love a fourth DLC. Yeah, that's not going to happen. As much as I would love that as well, Steam Fan Man, that's not going to happen. We were joking earlier that the first DLC is going to be a David Brown one. Welcome along, guys. Go check out my brother. He is awesome. He deserves more subs and more viewers. Oh, you're doing some GTA. Did you have fun whenever you last did GTA? Ford would want too much money, the Giants. Giants don't pay money for brand deals in general. Brand licenses are not a paid for thing. Steam Fan Man. Anybody who's telling you that Giants have paid money to get a brand license, not true. Twas lame. Oh no! Just see one of those videos to expect. Yeah, I know. Precision farming will be out in the spring, so sometime in March, April, May, early June. I'm expecting April, May time. J plays, and then we'll see precision farming back, which is the big DLC stroke mod that I'm waiting for from FarmCatGR, from FS. For FS22. And Kermit has, I mean, if you didn't see last Wednesday's stream we did on the Giants Twitch channel, it's actually up on the FarmSim YouTube channel, the VOD now. Kermit was saying that the amount of stuff in precision farming is gonna blow my mind, and I cannot wait. Think about all of the groundwork stuff that is added to FS22. And yeah, it's just gonna be incredible. I don't, it will... The thing I've always had, I never used precision farming as a one-pass vert. Yeah, pretty much, Stan. Pretty much. I'll put it this way. While I can't guarantee that Giants don't pay for a brand in FarmSim, I have never heard of Giants paying for a brand in FarmSim. Everything I've ever been told, everything I've ever known about it, is that the licensing agreements for FarmSim are not monetary ones. They are promotional ones. Which is why, going back to what we were talking about earlier, which is why... as I was talking about, brands want certain equipment in. So Giants don't always have access to the full range of equipment in a brand. A brand can sometimes veto a piece of equipment and go, we want you to put these ones in, because they want to promote those ones. So yeah, that's why you might get a weird choice like there being no JCB telehandlers in. I don't know that that's the reason why we haven't had any JCB telehandlers till now, but that could be a conceivable reason. Why are bales so pricey? I have a horse. I pay £45 for hay and £30 for straw bale. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to pay to sell them for any value. Dazzling. There'd be no point in doing bales in the game if you could sell them, especially if you could sell them for more than you buy them. Straw harvest, I haven't heard anything about. I don't know if straw harvest is planned to come to FS22. I haven't seen the guys from Creative Mesh in a while, because they're also the prone FSL team. And if I was going to an FSL thing, I'd ask them. But yeah, I've not heard anything at the moment, so I don't know if straw harvest will. I actually ended up not using straw harvest for FS20 for FS19 because it just messed too many things up. Makes sense for any new stuff. The brands will promote in the case JCB. Their telehandler's always well established and sensible to push equipment. Yeah, pretty much what I thought. No news about FSL yet, Taz. Various noises insofar as Giants putting out tweets about how do you think the team, you know, who's going to move between teams in Season 4 and things like that. So FSL is coming, but I have no information on when. If I was to guess... I would guess that it's gonna launch at FarmCon. Naxil? I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Welcome along. Definitely DM me at the next... Yes, absolutely, Stan. I'm not about on Friday, and weekdays are probably better. In fact, thank you very much. Later, Stan. It's midnight for you, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Right, another 10 minutes have passed. We are nearly 2/3 of the way through this. I think we can get this finished by 11:30. Forgot, got no drink left. Activity feed has completely frozen in OBS. You see, yeah, I thought I'd missed one for a moment. What we could with FSL is be in CP and get invited to Germany. I think when FSL comes back, and this is part of the reason why I think they'll launch it at FarmCon. I think they'll launch it at FarmCon because pretty much everything will be open up by then. Provided we don't get a horrible great variant that rips through everywhere. And so things will be back in person again, and it'll do that. What am I playing? I am playing Farming Simulator 22. Hey, hang on, if you're my fan, I pretty much only play Farm Sim. Oh, well, no, I play 7 Days to Die as well, I suppose. If you've, yeah. We're farming, we're doing a contract, we're earning lots of money, we're going to get this done today. You know what, when I finish this, I will probably leave this cultivator at this field and take the tractor back. because that will be a darn sight easier. I don't play Roblox, no. It would do, yeah, it would. I really want to see the FSL back in person. I am just keeping my fingers crossed that FarmCon is on a free weekend in July, because July is I've got my twin's birthday and my sister's wedding, thankfully the same weekend. What am I doing? I am cultivating. Is what I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing a cultivating contract, so this isn't my field. I am currently doing this for someone else, and I'm going to earn about 26,000 for it, I think. So that'll put us into about the 70,000 bracket. You are in my live stream. I can see you right here. Is the relaxing is still helping? Yeah, I'm feeling I'm feeling a lot less stressed. I'm the spasms and things in the muscles that have been making everything ache have been steadily reducing over the last 2-3 weeks. So yay. Hopefully on the mend. Yeah, we're well over 3/4 of the way through now. See where we are at 20 past 11, but we yeah, there's not much field left. Thank you, Naxon. And thank you for the follow, Naxel E. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Or Naxel7E. Welcome to the BFN. It's definitely getting shorter, these rows now. I'm trying to I'm having a I'm getting things where I'm trying to approach things calmer. So one of the things that was that used to get me really worked up was trying to get my kids ready for school in the morning, and I try and approach it from a much calmer angle these days. Is there anything new in the shop? Nope. What time is it? For me, it is 11:15 at night. I like doing this from time to time, so. Love that. When that works, it's absolutely gorgeous. When it doesn't, it just looks awful. For you, it's 6:17, so you must be no, 5 hours behind. So you must be on the East Coast. if it's 6:17 for you. New Jersey, yeah, there we go. Where's this up to? 70. Oh, we're not quite 3/4 of the way through. I said I was going to check it 20 past, not 1/4 past. Ah. It's a big piece of kit and a big cult. I'm in. No. It's 7:30, 7:15 in the evening. I'm in the UK. It's the other way. I'm the opposite side of the Atlantic. Do what they want. No point in bashing. You got 3 guys. Yeah, you see, I need to get them in their school uniforms, and it's getting them. Milk Package A. It's getting them. It's getting them out of bed and getting them to get dressed. It's not what they're wearing, other than they can't go to school in their pajamas. Hey, Calmsden Gaming, welcome along. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Guys, go check out my fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider, Miss Calmsden Gaming. There's your button. He's awesome. Good. Glad to hear it, Twincam. Right, and done. My pleasure. I'm surprised this snow hasn't settled yet. Two Irish brands I'd love to see DLC are Red Rock and Abbey. Yeah, I'd like to see some more stuff from you know, the UK and Ireland. I'd love a UK based DLC. You know, have some Stuart trailers in there. Well, UK and Ireland based DLC. So some Stuart trailers, some oh, what's the green brand from Ireland beginning with H that I can't remember? Yeah, some Abbey, some Red Rock, you know, all of that kind of stuff that you find over here would be awesome to have. I mean, the UK modding scene is pretty amazing. Although, why nobody ever created a David Brown? McHale, thank you, J Plays. But yeah, that would be pretty cool. Actually, it's one of those things. I don't know anybody who makes classic case tractors. You see the international stuff. You see case stuff from the mid to late 90s. But you never see any of the case stuff that was also branded as David Brown from the mid 80s to the mid 90s, because that would be easy to color, you know, and change some labels, and you got those David Brown ones. And even stuff that was branded case in the States that was David Brown stuff, you don't see any of that either, so it's weird. I would love to come to the US, Naxel. I can't afford to at the moment. There's lots of stuff I'd like to do in the US. console testing now isn't. It might be pending release. It might not. There was a map that was released today, actually. Where is it? What's the map that was released today? New Bartelsgen? Shilgen? 2022. Wow, that's some really large odd-shaped fields on that map. That is a weird map. Do I have a YouTube channel? There we go. Maypole Farm. Yeah, lots of people are telling me Maypole Farm's a great map. Yeah. I don't tend to play a lot of maps that aren't on the mod hub. Yeah, I think a lot of people are waiting for old streams to drop Dream Cam. Now, as customizable as it is. Oh, thank you, Morph. It needs more subs. But then, who doesn't? Oh, thank you, Axel. There we go. Oh, thank you very much. I will endeavor to do so. I just there we go. Nothing that. Right. It is 20 past, so let's check that. 79%. Oh, oh man. This is looking less likely now. TV mod, yes. 6 ashes or... Oh, 6 ashes I'd love to do a survival experiment on again. But I would approach it differently. Yeah. Well, so I'm guessing he's putting in placeable open pastures, which is brilliant. This is what I love about so many. There are so many mappers who push the envelope a bit. GB does it. Alien Jim does it. Black Sheep are doing it now. They're taking their maps and they're not just going, I want to do a standard farm sim map that looks good. They're doing they're basically going, customize your farm, move your animals around the fields. When you buy an area, you buy the pen with it. All this kind of stuff. I would go with PC AMS RS. It's great on PlayStation, but it's a little bit more flexible on PC. But yeah, which is also awesome. Felix Farming. Oh, actually awesome. Do I play Fortnite? Nope. I play Apex from time to time, but not a lot on stream. Tends to be something like a 24-hour stream when I need to wake myself up. Yeah, the big difference between PlayStation and PC is you can have scripting mods and there's a lot more options with mods. It's still very, very playable on the PlayStation, but yeah, my preference is still PC. Just keep going at that. Thank you, MilkTech. Yeah, I'm just less stress, please. World. 82%. I am going to finish out this field tonight. because then I can move on to the next game day. What's that? Don't think I have to. Do I have kids? I have twins. Boy and a girl. Cosplay is already out. Night, bro! Have a good one. Twins are looking forward to seeing their cousins at the weekend. How's it going then? Just turned on. Can you tell you what you've done this map so far? So, we're 8 days into the realism experiment because we're doing 2 days in this stream. We have... So I've harvested field 6. And we bought 6 and 15. I harvested 6. We're trying to raise money to get the cows now. So we have a combine harvester, we have a tractor, we have a trailer, front loader, bale spike, baler, and we've hired a bale stacker. So yeah. 3 trips to the vets and 2 hots. Oh wow, twin cam. Not gonna go brand specific in FS22 for farms. Just gonna go theme color instead. So case dealer is theme. So red is a brand. Yeah, it's quite. I'm trying to mix it up a bit. Amazer. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. What I find interesting is people who made Courseplay have already converted over some of their mods. Yeah, Courseplay is out. Phoenix farming. Okay. If you're looking for Courseplay, this is where to go. Yeah, me too, Ruby Juice. It makes it so much easier to do roleplay. Okay, now that... Oh, that's releases. Oh, that's Courseplay for FS19. My bad. Where's Courseplay for FS22? I've seen people using it. Ah, here it is. Sorry, here's Courseplay. Yeah. And on the bottom of that page as well. No, it's not at the bottom of that page. Check out the fast and the far. Okay. No, forwards, please. Okay, it is 11:30. Ah, yeah. It's gonna be another 10 minutes, isn't it? Long stream. Wife unhappy. Never mind. I will apologize profusely. I need to get this done. later, Ruby Juice. Thanks for joining us. Can't believe how close this is getting to the edge for us to actually... Don't make me do the headlands, please. Because I don't want to do the headlands contract. Look, it's good play, but I'm honest, I'm not going to get into it comes out. Felix Farming, it won't come out on the mod hub until very close to the end of Farming Simulator 22's life. It is... Courseplay is constant beta. So yeah, it won't get released for a very long time. And I'll see you later, Felix Farming. Thanks for joining us. This snow is just continuing to come down all the time. Courseplay is such a complicated mod, it's always being improved on. They just don't release a copy to mod hub. There's no point in releasing a copy to mod hub if everybody knows where to get it. Basically it's only ever a PC mod and they just refine it all the time, so yeah. Yeah. PV Tools is out, Twin Cam. It's called the SGA mod folder switcher. Hello, Grabbies. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. There we go. That one. That one. That one. What were you playing at? Dying Light. How's Dying Light 2? I saw you playing it earlier. Or in your case, yesterday. What mod is this? This isn't a mod. Hey, Korsh, welcome along. Super fun and super stressful. Sounds like a zombie game. Yeah, Twin Cam, I got that from the Sim Gaming Alliance website. Calmsden's going well today. We've actually done 2 game days, which is why I'm on so late. because I started the second game day. Otherwise, I'd have finished at 10 p.m. Yeah, I wanted to go a little bit longer. Turns out doing a giant contract on a second day goes a bit later than I'd like, but I do want to. I mean, we are 96% of the way through this contract, so yeah, I just want to clear this off, have this done. We'll head back to the farm with just the tractor, because getting this thing through gateways is a pain. And yeah, my pleasure, Twin Cam, and yeah, it's brilliant. Works just as well as it did in FS19. I reckon what, one, maybe two more runs here. Yeah, true. Plus it keeps my hours up. I like to get at least 40 hours a month onto Twitch, and the trouble is now only doing 3 streams a week. That means I need to have a few extended streams. Although in all fairness, they're usually the 7 days to die ones. But yeah, streaming for a little bit longer but fewer times is good. Does mean whoever I raid tonight, I'm gonna raid and run, because it is, yeah, 20 to 12. I still have a couple of things to do before I go to bed. 99%! Is it gonna be the end of this row? Or am I gonna have to start a new row? It is... Yeah, it's only... Yeah, exactly. Oh, no. It's... Ah! There we go. End of this row. Right. So, that is that contract done. They obviously want that that bottom part of the field left and set aside. Right, into high gear. Do 3 hours 3 times a week, yeah. Which is roughly what I do as well, Twin Cam, because you and I tend to start and end at the same time. So yeah, I normally go sort of 8 p.m. till 11 p.m., which is 9 hours a week, which is about an hour short. Yeah, same days. He was a biggie. So tonight I've done 3 hours and 40 minutes. So. Yeah, please do, Twin Cam. Right, we'll leave this here. Is it a fellow Rough Rider? Oh dear, excuse me. I want to see if I can get out of this field down this corner. Yeah. I think I can. Oh, Flawed Victor. I have not raided Flawed Victor recently, so we will head his way. Oh yeah, no, this might have been easier to get into this gate with that. I'm not sure it'd be much easier, especially the direction we were coming from. Yeah, no, I don't think that would have been any easier at all. Right. It's December, so yeah, it gets dark about 3:30 anyway. Why is my dog down here? He's a little bit away from home. Really? Hashtag realism. Thank you, Milk Tanker. That'll be fine. I have got to find them some school uniform in the morning, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I've got all enough of it washed, I think. They're spending the weekend at their grandmother's, so should be fairly good. Realism is real. Right, we need to, I think, yeah, we've got to go all the way back to the shop because our 7810 is there. Next time we need to get those stacked. And we've got the ploughing contract left. So we have field 5. We have a ploughing contract left to do, which is worth about 30,000 as well. So we'll be taking that on Sunday night, as well as trying to stack those bales somewhere a little more out of the way. And then when we've got all these contracts out of the way, what we can do is go and hopefully get the cow set up. TTV, John Dog, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFM. I might also see what we can do about getting getting some new fields. Oh, should have those on. There we go. Those just reflectors. Okay. Okay, that cancels. So if I do that, that cancels them, and then I need to put them back on. That's good. So what is sorghum good for? I believe you can feed it to chickens, if I remember correctly. And I think you can make flour out of it as well. There's our tractor. Right, let's complete the contract. 23,000, so 18,000 because we spent 5,000 on renting the equipment. Yeah, nothing else is worth. Nope. So yeah, we got that field 5 ploughing contract with this to do next time. So we're going to attack that. But this time we've got to get this back to our farm so that we can pack up for the day and move forward to the next game day, because it is already getting towards sunset, so I don't mind, you know, sort of moving to the next game day. Plus it helps accelerate things a little bit. And then we might do something similar next time, so do day 9 and 7 and 8, do day 9 and 10 and get that. Sorghum for flour, selling or feeding chickens. Yeah, exactly. And I've got a couple of areas, I've got some areas around my farm that I think we might add a chicken pen or things like that. So we've got wheat in our silo. Ooh, actually, Okay, so yeah, January, we want to watch the price because we want to be selling our wheat. We got 63,000, so we're probably going about, at the current price, somewhere between about 40 and 45,000 for the wheat we've got. Fantastic. That's going to make a big difference. And then I just got to work out how to divide this field. I dislike this shed. I would replace it with a better one if I could. Yeah, no, leave that up. There we go. So what do we got? We got, yeah, so we got a trailer, a bale stacker, which I'm glad I didn't return that because that's got some bales in it. We got our baler. This shed has our combine in it with its header, and this one has just our seeder in it at the moment. So yeah, that's all good. All right, let's head home. There we go. Right. So there we are. Let's save at this point. Like so. And then we'll go through to 8 AM next day. So I'll turn the time right down. 8 AM. And we can see where we are overall overnight, which is 64,164, 583 in the loan and 300 on vehicle leasing. Again, I'm going to save that at that point. Like so. And there we are. Ooh, been a bit of a long one this evening, but we are all done. Got a few thank yous to say, except that my filter is not working at all. So yeah, I can't easily check on the activity tonight, but we have had 10 subs. So I would like to say a general thank you to every single person who has subscribed tonight. You are all awesome. Thank you so much for your support. We are going to raid, as TwinCam suggested, Flawed Victor. If I can spell their name right. There we go. So we're going to raid Flawed Victor, who's currently got 6 people in. So let's go and blow his mind. Fellow Red Dirt Rough Rider, go show him some VFN love. And yeah, I will be back tomorrow night from 8 PM. We are going to be doing some 7 Days to Die with Gamer Dragon. It is Horde night. It is going to be massive fun. Come and see if the Horde base I built actually survives Horde night, because I have no idea whether it will or it won't. So yeah, come and check that out. For now, I'm going to leave this here though, which means that all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this live stream, and I will see you next time. Goodbye. bye.